Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to welcome you to this meeting. I am grateful that you have found it possible to attend it. With the creation of a separate statement Department of Sports at the center, time is ripe for exchange of views on matters of mutual interest relating to sports and youth activities. According to the Constitution of India, sports is a state subject. The state governments therefore have to play the principal role in its promotion and development. As in other affairs of this nature, the center also has an important role to play to supplement the efforts being made by the state governments in the promotion of sports and raising the sports standard in the country. All round developmental of the country is possible only if the productivity of the individual is raised, just as it is necessary for high productivity. An individual should possess the necessary education and skill, so also it is necessary that he should possess a healthy and competent body. Besides, the value of sports is well recognized as a means of ensuring physical fitness. In view of these considerations, a high priority is given to the promotion of sports in the context of our all round development. Only when an overall decision has been taken to accord to sports such a high priority, it will be possible for the central and state governments to make adequate funds available for the promotion of sports. The draft resolution on national sports policy is before you to recommend and accord such a high priority to sports. It is a matter of common concern that so far significance of sports in the sphere of national development has not been fully realized in our country, nor have adequate financial provisions been made for the purpose. The per capita expenditure on sports in our country is very small. Facilities and equipment are very inadequate. The resolution on national sports policy is intended to be the first step in this direction. It is my conviction that the usefulness of sports for health, physical fitness, and individual productivity, as well as capacity for the realization of talent and skills in a disciplined manner, need to be properly understood in the country. On the one hand, every citizen should have opportunities and place to enjoy games, sports, and recreational activities. On the other, it is necessary to raise the standard in sports and games in order to enhance the credibility of our sportsmen in international competitions and meets. It should be therefore the endeavor of all those who are connected with sports and its administration to provide full facilities for all round development of traditional as well as modern sports and games in all parts of the country. It is my hope that this draft resolution would receive your endorsement and that we would thus be able to take the first concrete step in giving sports its due place in national life. I might add that the draft resolution has also been considered by the consultative committee of parliament attached to the department of sports and that the draft before you includes suggestions made by it. I would now like to invite our attention to the need for looking after the welfare of sportsmen and women, particularly those who have given the energy of their youth to bring sports glory to the country but are now either disabled or otherwise in distress. Very often, talented sportsmen and women who had reached great heights and brought glory to the country have suffered silently because of lack of social support in their declining years. With a view to assisting such cases of needy sportsmen, a national welfare fund has been raised by the Department of Sports. Details of the fund and composition of the committee to administer it have been circulated to you. The sportsmen of the country are the concern of all of us, and their welfare needs cannot be met only by contribution of the central government. Therefore, I would like to appeal to you all to mobilize possible resources for this fund so that we will be in a position to help the sportsmen. Dear sir, we acknowledge receipt of your check for rupees 300 for which we thank you. It is presumably in payment of our accounts for the goods which are supplied to you in November last. The amount, however, is not correct. Evidently, you seem to have deducted the discount that is usually allowed if a remittance is sent in accordance with our special concession scheme, which will not be applicable in this case. So, we shall esteem it a favor if you will let us have another check for the balance due, as we desire to close our accounts for the current year. Your order of the 10th instant will receive our immediate attention. We note that you have made a wise choice and feel sure that you will have no cause to regret the additional expenditure that will be involved. But we regret that we cannot let you have the desired quotation by next week. At this moment, prices are unsteady, and it is necessary for us to get into touch with several firms in order to secure essential information.